and I had to switch the stream key and the whole scene and everything. Took me about 4 minutes. Sounds about right. Welcome to coverage of the final day of the Clutch Cup. Caruana-So. So no, he didn't. So yes, he did. They started about 3 minutes ago. It's a 10-minute tournament with 5-second increment. They play 4 games that are normal. The last 2 games are worth 3 points each. So if somebody wins the last 2 games, they win for sure. Basically, if you get 1.5 out of 2 the last 2 games, you win the match. Wesley's up 1. He's up by 1 point. They each won a game yesterday, but the one Wesley won was worth more than the one Caruana won. It's the Clutch Cup. He's playing great in the clutch. All right, so I'll refresh once more. Always refresh. Take some cough drops. I just did a 1-hour stream on YouTube for another company. Busy. Boom. All right, 28 viewers. And we'll see what's going on here. You guys can see pretty well. Yeah. Yeah. Go Kid Chess. One of our sponsors of our GM tournament. Okay, Wesley's black the first game. Fabi's white. They play a Berlin. They get the Berlin endgame. They both play this with white and black. The last time they played it, Fabi took him to school. E6, Rook D7, and then Wesley blundered. Usually you don't see white playing bishop G5 and trading this bishop. Usually the bishop goes here and retreats here. Black usually wants to trade and white doesn't, because trading eases black's defense. Black's very passive. So usually white wants more pieces on the board. So the audience is confused. All right. Now, if you watch my coverage at 10 a.m. every day for the Lindor's Abbey tournament, this tournament has a faster time control. The morning tournament that I do with Magnus and Naka and Dubov and Ding and everybody else, that's 15-minute with a 10-second increment. This tournament is 10-minute with a 5-second increment. This is game 7 of the match. When they play games 11 and 12, those are worth 3 points each, plus extra cash. The winner gets 30,000, the loser gets 20,000, something like that. Small potatoes. But there's also money for winning other games. 100 centidues. Hooray. Stop. Okay, this guy said, please stop streaming, hater. So bye. I guess I have to stop. Good. Thanks, admins. Good job. You did good. Great admins, all of you. Kangaroo's like, what? Do you guys ever read the chat, the moderators, and get written? No, you don't do that. All right, there we go. Yeah, busy, like, not, come on. There's 10 moderators, and they're all like, what? What happened? No. Yeah, exactly. Is it still raining? Ask Karen. No. Karen says no. You are my guest, and I am your host. What is your pleasures? What do you like to do? Screw? Play chess? Let's play chess. Which movie? The one you didn't see last night, Blazing Saddles. Yeah. No, you're only on mobile. No. Yeah. All right. Checkmate. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. All right. So go Blazing Saddles. King E7. Good, good. All right. It's the most equal of positions. Nothing is more equal. I've never seen such an equal position. I've never been so mad. The engine very, very, very slightly prefers black, but it's equal. Pawns are the same, rooks are the same, minor pieces the same. There's no big threats. There's not much to do. Very equal position. Whoever plays better will win. Neither one's going to play better, so it'll be a draw. Berlin endgames are usually a draw, except last time when Caruana won quickly because Wesley blundered every move. Wesley's not going to blunder this game. This is too easy for him. You have 100,000 Feingold points. Yay. Let's see. Okay, so you guys are still doing nothing? Come on, Karen. Who should you be banning now?
Let me look.
Yeah. This guy said that I'm the greatest, but why do I hate kids? I'm not sure if I should ban him or make him a mod. Great content. Good job. Why you seriously hate kids?
Before I ban him.
No, I don't ban him.
No, I look at what he said.
Troy Haskins subscribed. Yay. Go sub.
It's a question.
I don't hate kids. I just hate you. Whoever asked that question, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you and I hate you. I hate your guts. Watch more Chappelle Show. Boo. Little bastard shot me in the ass. That is correct, Dr. Bojangles. That guy goes his Blazing Saddles.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
The one you wanted to ban briefly?
No, Dr. Bojangles is like, my greatest fan. Yeah. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and only you. That is correct, Chicken Chaser. Somebody knows their Chappelle Show. Good job. I am the best. I agree. What's his doctorate in? He's an optometrist. Now explain to me, if you get injured, can you perform surgery on yourself? Nah, man. I ain't that kind of doctor. I'm an optometrist. All right. That's Family Guy. All right. It's the most drawn of positions. All right. Both sides are trying to outplay each other, but it's the boring world of Niels Bohr. The engine says black is slightly worse, just slightly, because white's 4-3 majority is not as shallow and pedantic as black's 3-2 majority. On the other hand, as I like to point out often, when all you got left is 2 knights, you can't mate with 2 knights. So in the end game, 2 knights is probably the worst 2 minor pieces to have, because when the pawns disappear, you'll never win. Never! Luckily, there's a lot of pawns left, so you're not worried yet. The engine says c4 is explosive and equal. Now, he did play b5, so he'll probably play c4 at some point. You're my biggest fan. How big are you? Damn. Can you mate with 2 knights versus a pawn? Can I do it or can anybody do it? I can't do anything. I can barely stand up. None of our viewers are here. Boo, boo. And Boo's not even playing. This is the final day of this event. And, wow, they made a lot of moves. And they downed a lot of donuts. Little chocolate donuts. The donuts of champions. The engine isn't a huge fan of Wesley's play. It says white's slightly better. I always want to play e6 if I legally can in this opening. I don't play this opening. And the engine says e6 is the best move. That's the best time to play it. If you never play e6, nothing good ever happens. Play e6, good stuff happens. A lot of times, black plays bishop e6 and knight e6 and king e6 and rook e6, but not this game. So white is clearly slightly better. b4, good. Again, still probably a draw, but Fabi's been outplaying Wesley. He got e6 in. He can put pressure on the weak c pawn, etc. He took discovered check. King takes the engine move, etc. Marginally better. Do you get a win when you flag your opponent? You have 2 knights? That is correct. My channel's the best. Can I pay you to be my inspirational life coach? You don't have enough money. Go get a job, you hippie. All right, crazy play by Fabi. Fabi sees his knights hanging, and he's like, whatever. Fabi's always doing that, right? He's always snapping his fingers and saying whatever. I told him to stop doing that. Knight d3 with the idea of knight e5 check. Bam! If he does this, he'll have tripled pawns. Triple pawns are 3 times as good. So the best move is knight to d7, which prevents knight e5 and defends the c pawn. That's what Wesley played. And white is slightly better. Man, one of the greatest trolls ever was Geary on Twitter today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So you know how when Naka speaks on his channel, He repeats what he says a lot. People complain to me about that. Geary made fun of that. So Naka today posted, Monka S or whatever, whatever he does, making fun of Carlson. And then Geary posted Naka tomorrow. This is Naka tomorrow. Says, yeah, I lost the third match, but when I said that, I only meant the second match, and I was just talking about how we popularized chess. And then he kept repeating what he was saying in like Geary. He was like trying to imitate Naka. It was really funny. And then there were a lot of responses like, that's the funniest thing ever. There was one response that said, you shouldn't make fun of Naka's speech impediment. That's not nice. Well, that's not a speech impediment, but the guy said you're making fun of the way Naka speaks. That's not good.
It sounded like that guy was joking
No.
about the speaking.
No. Nobody's joking on Twitter. They don't know how to do that. All they know how to do is get mad. But I like the way Geary says Naka tomorrow. That's the start of his post. Man, Naka show Geary. Yeah. Man, the truth hurts. As long as Geary, Naka, and Magnus are all roasting each other, that takes the pressure off me. By the way, here's what happens. When Geary and Naka and Magnus and maybe Gustafsson and maybe Svidler, maybe, and some other people, when they're roasting each other on Twitter, and then the gawking rabble says like, oh, you shouldn't, this is what I think. They're not talking to you guys. They're talking to each other. They knew each other before you guys were born, right? They're not like having a fight with people they don't know and you guys should get involved. Like, oh, I think that was nice what you said. Come on, what's wrong with you guys? But they have to get involved, the gawking rabble. Yeah. Now, those guys aren't elitists, so they want you to get involved and tell them why they're wrong. Okay, so what happened? They were playing chess while I was giving important information. Knight d7, knight e4, rookie hits the best move. Boo! Boo Fabi. What did Fabi play? I'm booing him.
I'm not looking at the game.
It doesn't matter. I'm booing him.
I don't know. F3, yeah.
Of course, f3. Right. Yeah, he played f3. Boo! By the way, f3 is the only move that doesn't lose immediately. There is no other move. That means Wesley's a genius. People like Wesley and Fabi, they're not trolling people very often. They don't really get into that Twitter stuff. Okay, f3. Oh, also, Geary made fun of Naka in the following way. Mm-hmm. He said, doesn't the guy who writes the tweets for Naka know blah, blah, blah? Insinuating Naka doesn't write his own tweets, somebody else does it for him. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chessmate went through it for him.
By the way, he says, doesn't the person who writes the tweets for him? No. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times when you interact with famous people on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and etc., and you're like, oh, I just spoke to Ricky Gervais and this guy, you're just talking to some guy they give $1 an hour to, and then the guy tweets for them, and they're like sleeping somewhere on a large pile of money with many beautiful ladies. That's from the Critic, by the way. Yeah. All right, bishop b5, rook d2. Everybody captures everything. Sacrificing a pawn for rook activity. Taking his pawn back. Winning a pawn. All right, white's a pawn up. Some winning chances. 50-50 whether it's a win or a draw. Fabi's been outplaying Wesley this game. Wesley still has very good drawing chances. All right, the engine says white's +2. But this to me looks like white might win or white might draw. White's a pawn up, but it doesn't matter yet. So the engine's like, yay, Fabi, you're playing great. Now, Fabi pointed out yesterday, afterwards, he said, only the final 2 games matter today. Obviously, if somebody goes 2-0 in games 11 and 12, they win the match. In fact, let me explain the situation to you so you agree with me. You ready for this, Garrett? Are you ready for this? Wesley's up 1. Mm-hmm. If Wesley wins the first 4 games today and loses the next 2, Fabi wins.
Wow.
These games don't matter. What matters is games 11 and 12. That's what matters. So anybody who wins 11 and 12 wins, and probably if somebody wins one of those 2 games and draws the other, they win too. The only way these games matter is if 11 and 12 are both drawn, which is possible. I guess also if they each win a game. So they matter a little bit. All right, the engine says Wesley has to resign because he's going to lose his H-pawn because of knight F5. So I want to go back because this is like slightly better for white, and then Wesley just kept getting outplayed. Like here, white's slightly better. Okay, now the engine hates every move Wesley played. It says bishop takes e4 is correct, giving white an isolated pawn. And instead, it doesn't like bishop e5. It doesn't like bishop takes knight. It doesn't like knight f6. And now it just says he's close to lost. Doesn't like king d6. Doesn't like rook c2 check. Man, tough computer. Knight f5, rawr. And it really hates this move. That's a blunder. That's a very good tactical blunder. After king c7 or king c6, black is barely losing. Black's losing, and he will lose, but this loses in one move. He lost to a tactical trick. Instead of taking this pawn, Fabi spotted this tactic. Rook here, the king defends the knight, and you take the knight anyway, because knight e3 check wins the rook. Very nice tactical, instead of taking the pawn, just winning the knight. If king here or king here, I take the knight, and then knight e3 check wins the rook. Check, I play king d2, that doesn't help you. So he resigned here. So Wesley was slightly worse, then clearly worse, then lost, then blundered and was dead lost. Very bad game by Wesley. Because he equalized out of the opening very comfortably, then he just got completely outplayed. Okay, the match is now tied. I'm going to do a thing. What's it called? Report. I'm guessing Fabi played really high that game. That's my guess. I'm guessing there's going to be a really high number for Fabi. Like super high. You hear me talking? Like 98 plus is my guess. Yeah, Fabi played 97.7. 27 best moves, 9 book moves, 8 good moves, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Yeah, 97.7 is good when you're playing somebody 2,800. God damn. Wesley played 92.8. 92.8, that's like how the guys play in the under 1,400 section, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, 97.7, that'll get the job done. God damn. Go Wesley. Go etc. Go like a pro. Papa John's. Okay, here's the next game. Let's see if it works, the thing that I did. I did something. Bam. Come on, work. Okay, you worked. All right, time for another train. We had a train like 6 hours ago. Let's play another one. Naka did win today, 2.5, 1.5, etc. And Dubov won 2.5 half. Go Dubov. Oh, by the way, there was a tweet today from Karyakin, and he's like, see, Dubov's good. See? Dubov beat Karyakin pretty handily, and then I guess Karyakin's friends were making fun of him, I don't know. Then Dubov beat Ding pretty easily, so Karyakin's like, yeah, that guy's good. I can't get Papa John's to sponsor a tournament because I want my viewers to live. Yeah. Can Dubov beat Carlsen? Dubov could beat anybody. Can Dubov beat Nakamura? Nobody knows. I think Dubov's the favorite in the final no matter who he plays. Yeah. All right, we need another train or something. I don't know. Some kind of noise. Dun, 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 something. Papa John's. Yeah, Dubov's playing great. Dubov's barely one of the top 50 players in the world, unfortunately. Karyakin tweets in English? Why not? Got tweeting something. Well, Magnus isn't playing Dubov yet. Magnus is playing Naka. I think whoever plays Dubov is the favorite against Naka or against Carlsen. And Dubov beat Karyakin, Dubov beat Ding, and he didn't have any draws. He's winning all of his games. So you always bet on the youngest guy. Dubov is young. Naka and Carlson old. I know, I'm older than all of them. So I know. Go Dubov, etc. Go Ali Reza. I'll bet on Ali Reza, but he's not playing. $200 Centidues, Pinky Jim. I'm the oldest. I win. Ali Reza So 2019. God damn. That's funny. Huh?
He's doing stuff. If I behave.
No. I only have 300 viewers. If I had 3,000 viewers, then they wouldn't behave. There's not enough viewers to not behave badly enough or something. All right, so the match is tied right now. There's 5 games left, and the last 2 games are worth 3 points each. So it's clutch time, but not yet. The truth hurts. Dubov grew his hair out a lot, so now he looks older. I think Dubov is still in whatever that city is they played the candidates that I can't pronounce. I don't think he ever left. I have no viewers. Boo, boo, etc. Yeah, that's he spelled it sort of weird, but yeah, that's it. Still can't pronounce it. Still stuck in the hotel. Okay, it's game 2. So is White. It's an Italian. Where's Pietro? Nakamura Carlson match is tomorrow. Any memories of Tilburg? Yes. Go chess, go Twitch. Who's my favorite chess streamer? Karen, I guess. Go Karen. A6. It's the boring world of you know what. Now, if Dubov was black, black's going to play G5. Rawr. I'm just guessing Fabi doesn't do that. Got to guess something. My second favorite chess streamer, me, I guess. We need a raw emote. We do need a raw emote. We've only had one for like 2 years.
That's the first one I ever did.
Yeah.
I need to update
Yeah,
it.
our first emote was the raw emote. It's this one.
But
We do need one.
I need to update it.
Yeah. I live not so far from Tilburg at the Interpolis Insurance Company building. I wonder if they still exist. Let's see. We need an elite emote. Don't we have that? Oh, no, we have barely a GM emote. Yeah.
Do we want to move forward with the LED?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it-
Probably not.
I just think it perpetuates.
Nah, yeah. Charlotte Chess Center is a great streamer. I agree.
He's great.
You don't scream anymore. Very disappointing from Pietro. Damn. Karen did say I was too quiet. Elite emote should be tier 3. That is funny. Do I watch other people's streams? When do I have time to watch other people's streams? All right. We're playing some boring strategical positional maneuvering, confusing the audience. So this is the same. This is the same. This is all the same. This is the same. The difference is rook e1 instead of rook f8, bishop's there instead of here, and here instead of here. The smallest differences ever. Boo. Man, now he fixed this. So basically we have this and this against this and this. Everything else is exactly the same. Confusing the audience. And it's White's turn. So White is clearly very slightly better. 100 Centidues from Grunge War. Can we get a first train? We haven't had a train this stream. Been streaming for half an hour. Boo! When does Karen stream? Whenever she feels like it. Was ist the score? It's tied. Fabi won the first game. This match is tied. There's 5 games left. Last 2 games are worth 3 points each. So probably the match will be decided the last 2 games. Know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. All right, d4 was played, changing the nature of the position. Bishop e6, always retreat, bishop c2. White is slightly better. Go Wesley, etc. Who do I think will win? I don't know. Players are about the same strength. Quite convincing German. Usually I just say 999. I never say Fischer, right? You know what that means? The son of Fischer, fishes for fresh fish. Also hard to say, because Fischer's Fritz is the son of Fischer. Right? What? Supposedly. Man, Kangaroo's like, that's convincing. 99999. Exactly. Sehr gut. All I know is I'm a pastry. I'm a Berliner. C5, confusing the audience. Wesley's always taken this. You got to play D5 if you want an advantage. Yay, he played D5. C4. Why is this bishop here? What's happening? Is he going to go here? Is he going to go here? I don't know. Terrible bishop, frankly. All right, so Wesley has a big advantage. More space, bad bishop, possible knife F5. Papa John's.
Why is that even found?
There's a Papa John's commercial where at the end they say like all kinds of things like this, Papa John's. Like, you know, fresh ingredients. I don't know. There's some saying they have. So whenever I give a long list, I just say Papa John's.
That seems obscure.
Yeah. What's funny is when Karen and the kids get Papa John's, the least likely thing they get is pizza. They like call like, hello, give us anything you have but pizza. Click. Yeah. True story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like pizza.
Aw. Output Coupler says better ingredients, better pizza, Domino's. I think he's right. They say better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. It's something like that. All right, we have another train. It's our first train of the session. Better elitism, better gatekeeping, Papa John's. Thanks, Kif. I agree. What color is Kif on Futurama?
I don't know who that is.
But what color is it? You can say a color.
Okay, yellow.
Ooh, close. Green. He's Zap Brannigan's underling. You know, he's Lickspittle. Zap Brannigan's your favorite?
I don't watch shows.
What? 1 cent to do. Thanks, Dancing Tortoise.
I'm too elitist.
Domino's is terrible. Worst pizza I've ever eaten. Always play King B1. Here's what you're going to do. You ready? Always play King B1? Get a plane ticket to St. Louis. Go to St. Louis. Get off the plane. Go to Cecil Whitaker's. Go to Emo's. Then come back to the chat and tell me Domino's is the worst you ever had. The answer is fries. I used to ask people, this was a riddle in St. Louis. What's worse, Cecil Whitaker's or Emo's? Emo's is worse because they're both horrible, but Emo's is more expensive. There you go. Ben is correct. Yeah. If you've had Emo's or Cecil Whitaker's, you'll apologize to Domino's. You'll actually write a handwritten apology. Dear Domino's, I thought you had the worst pizza. Then my friend told me, go to St. Louis, and then now I realize my error of my ways. Ugh. I don't know what's worse, Emo's, Cecil Whitaker's, or Marmite. God damn. Have you had Emo's or Cecil Whitaker's in St. Louis?
I don't know what that is.
That's correct. They're pizza places. You can't even imagine. Like if you don't like pizza, you might like this because it's not pizza. It's so bad. It's not. I'm not even kidding. Now, half the people in St. Louis think it's great. Like, oh, St. Louis style pizza, that's my favorite. Because there's the brain damage. Yeah. All those people go on XQC stream for some reason. I don't understand it. Emos is nasty. That's the nicest thing I've heard said about emos. Wow. That's correct, Pierce Sternum. Now, this isn't a joke. It really sounds like a joke. This is not a joke. It's hard for me to say this and you think I'm being serious. Are you ready? You can look on the internet and see that I'm right. The kind of cheese they put on St. Louis pizza, the U.S. government doesn't allow them to call it cheese. It's called Provel cheese. That's the one you get on St. Louis style pizza, the Emos and Cecil Whitaker's. It's not cheese. Nobody knows what it is. If you're from St. Louis, you can back me up in the chat. Provel is not cheese. It's Provel cheese, but yeah. Kif says Emos is the worst food ever, not just the worst pizza. They put plastic cheese on top. See, they're making it sound worse than I am. Yeah. Who be dissing Marmite? Me. No cucumber. Yeah. I'm from New York. When I go to St. Louis, have their pizza, I die a little bit. Only a little bit? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Gordon Ramsay, the Chernobyl of pizza places. This person says, I'm in New York. The last time I had Domino's was in Bangalore, India. God damn. Is there even chess going on now? All right, let's go back here. So this has been really, really bad for Fabi because he gave away the center and the white squares and the dark squares. Knife F5. Good move, Wesley. Yeah, this is really, really, really bad for black. I know because I have black in these positions. Okay, we're dying at level 1 on the hype train. We're not even close on the hype train. Could somebody give 5 subs or something? The hype train's dying halfway through level 1? Yeah, come on. Thank you. Did that make it? Barely. Thanks, Grungewart. I wonder if we need another, 1 cent. Oh, no, it made it. All right, 92. Yeah, this is really, really terrible for black. White has 2 bishops and more space. The BC4 is a terrible move. That's a really bad move. You want to play B4 and block up the whole position and lose in 90 moves, not lose in 30 moves. Yeah, terrible position for black. Really good play from Wesley, though, I must say. Yeah, he just can't move. I mean, black has no legal moves. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, when white plays D5, C4, E4, it's never good for black. And then he played knight F5 and got the 2 bishops. Black really needs this bishop because all his pawns are in dark squares. That bishop's ridiculous. White has this diagonal. White has more space here, the greatest knight ever. Really, really, really bad position for black. The higher rated you are, the more elite you are, the worse you think black's position is. So Magnus is looking at this and he's like, oh man, Fabi's playing terrible. That's what he's thinking. Explosive mood, rawr. According to Wikipedia, it's not cheese. The truth hurts. You can buy Marmite in stores in the weird food section, the food that's horrible section. Thanks, Grungewart. Push to pawns, 1 cent. XX got double XX, 100 cents. Yay. Is Ben's voice out of sync? No, anything but that. Radioactive waste. Is Fabi's position worse than Domino's Pizza? Yes. But Fabi's position is better than Emo's pizza. So, all right. And by the way, Fabi and Wesley both know that Black strategically lost. He knows what's up. Fabi's like, well, it's a 10-minute game. All right, maybe I don't lose. He could take the pawn, but no. I play bishop c6, and I win my pawn back if I want. It doesn't matter what he does. He's lost. I don't understand the engine's move. I need an adult. Okay, the engine suggested that, sacking a piece. I had no idea why, and then the engine stopped suggesting it. And I was like, all right. The engine knew I wasn't looking. Then I looked and went, oh, never mind. So the engine says white's up 2.5 and material's equal. Because white wins on all, white's winning in the center, the king side, and the queen side. White has 2 bishops. This bishop is terrible. This knight can't move. Nothing can move. Open diagonal here. Attack here. Weak pawn here. Great knight here. Good bishop here, etc. If it's not a sing, a good refresh, I guess. I don't know. $354 viewers to do. Now we're going to die on level 2. You guys got nothing to do. Just give 100 cent to do's. There's 350 of you. The 10 of you can't give 100 cent to do's? Boo, boo. You guys are the worst. You should give 99 cent to do's as punishment. Then you don't get an emote. All right, queen c8. Full of sound of fury, signifying nothing. Everything wins. The engine likes rook g3. Rook a2 I don't understand. Bishop c6 I do understand. Why does the engine say this is even a move? Does it want to play queen a1 or bishop a1? All right, rook g3. Wesley plays the engine move every move. 200 cent to do's. 200 cent to do's again. 5 subs from Output Coupler. E3, confusing the audience. He wants to get some squares for his pieces. Somehow. Thanks for all the great 99 cent to do's from Dancing Tortoise. And it says RIP. He's saying goodbye to his money. Knight takes. Knight e4. Rook g2. The engine suggests this move. I don't get it. I don't think he's going to play that. All right, so Black's losing and has less material and has less time. Terrible. Fabiano and Wesley are like kidding the first few games. Then the last 2 games, Fabi's going to play the novelty. He was waiting to play against Carlsen, etc. Yay, Pinky Jim, you're the best. Output Coupler, you're better than the best. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. Just a second, I'm getting a text from my engine. It says, what should Fabi play? Monka S. Damn. Crazy. I can't believe the engine suggested that. The customer is always right. That is correct, Kangaroo. Yeah. Yeah, Kangaroo told the guy, step into my place. It's hot as an oven. God damn. Okay, bishop takes a5. Good, good. Queen c2 is excellent. Black has no time and no position. Greatest bishop ever. Most space ever. Good bishop here. Bad bishop here. Terrible knight. Terrible king. Material's equal because he took this pawn for this pawn. But this pawn's weak. These pawns are coming to get him. This king is very safe. Queen d8, that's the engine move. Defending the bishop, potentially putting pressure here, setting up for the next game. Just Scrap gifted a sub. Alan Buchanan 11, continue to gift sub, confusing the audience. Level 4. Good, good. God damn, output coupler referencing Rick and Morty, season 3, episode 1. Good, good. 222 centidues. Man, if that Szechuan sauce is vegan, that would be awesome. All right, what happened here? Knight c4. The engine says sacrifice the exchange. It really does. Yeah, it said that was the best move. Always sack the exchange. Why sacking the exchange better than bishop c7? I don't know. Man, it really hates black's position. Jesus Christ. All right. It says both moves win. It prefers queen takes. Dr. Mota, several centidues. Pawn takes. Not proving he's not using an engine. Good, good. White has the 2 bishops and an extra exchange for no pawns. It says that's double question mark. f3 resigns. Bishop c6 resigns. f6 resigns. Really hates that move. Like it went from plus 2.5 to plus 6. I mean, black's down the exchange for nothing. White has 2 bishops. So black's very passive. These pieces are all terrible. 3 times 9 centidues. Thanks, push to pawns. All right, we're almost to level 5. We need 1,001 centidues or 1,001 Dalmatians. Don't do that because then things are rough. F6, exclam, former muscle. Wesley plays f6, engine recommended. It's funny, if you take with this knight, then this knight's trapped. So you can just play f3 and take it. That's what he did. Man, Wesley's got that engine stuff going again. f3 and the knight's trapped. Never play f3. That's why he played f6. After knight takes, and you can't take with the other knight because then the bishop's hanging. So that was amazing. And he's like, your knight's trapped, dude. Damn, harsh. Archel G subscribed. Getting close to level 5. We either need 3 subs or 750 centidues to get to level 5. Then we made it. We're gonna make it after all. All right, the truth hurts. Looks like White's winning another piece. God damn. This looks like I'm black. I play black with this block pawn structure, and then I lose all my pieces. Yeah, this looks like I'm playing black. All right, so White's up a rook for 2 pawns, and black's going to pretend to make threats. Pretending's the most fun you ever had. Black wants to play queen takes, and knight here, and bishop here. I don't know, rook here. I don't know how this black rook is going to get into the game. Not with this bishop here. Maybe knight check and rook e3 and queen h4. So if black makes 3 or 4 moves in a row, he's okay. No, we're dying on level 4. Boo! Boo! Level 4 is pretty good, actually. Go level 4. You guys all get an emote. You get an emote. You get an emote. Queen d3, double question mark, losing the game. That is correct. Knight f2 and rook e3 wins. He played knight f2 and rook e3. God damn. Yeah, I just gave a lecture before this, and I said if your opponent can check or capture, you have to see that. And Wesley missed this check in rook e3. Unbelievable. Yeah, now queen takes h4 and there's checkmate. So, very bad. Very bad from Wesley. Getting checkmated, not good. Very poor play from Wesley, queen d3. Basically, every move won, and he found a move that lost. King g1 was the best, g5, rook g1. Like 10 different moves were +3. And he played here losing to check, and then rook e3. He still didn't lose yet because Fabi only has a minute left. But he did blunder, and he is losing. It's amazing this is losing for White. White's had so much material, but is still losing. Damn. Yeah, Wesley made one bad move. Now, he hasn't lost yet. He's losing, but Fabi has a minute left. Knight check, rook e3, queen h4. White's king isn't good. Unbelievable. What a turnaround. So the match is tied right now. Whoever wins this game takes a 1-point lead with 4 games to go. The last 2 games are worth 3 points each. Wesley choking on his own rage. This is how I beat you guys on the stream. I block up the center. The engine says I'm totally lost. I play some unsound sacrifices. Then you guys blow it. That's how and then the engine says I played terrible. When Caruana does it, then you guys think he's great. Terrible. No, every move loses. The engine says black is plus 3.5 or more. Every move white makes. Wesley So is a regular viewer. He was just a teammate. 391 viewers, adieu. Thanks for the great train. It was all right. Bishop f6 is a move. All moves are moves. The problem is after queen f6, queen e3, I play queen h4 check. Bam. So Wesley was +6, and now he's losing -4. He made one bad move and missed something. Now he's thinking forever, and he's like, damn it. And Fabi had a minute, and Wesley had 3.5. And then he made this bad move, and now Wesley's thinking forever, and terrible. All right, let's see what happened. Queen takes, queen check, king g2, takes. Now the problem is you can't save your rook. He has to play bishop takes g7, king g7, rook here. So if queen takes, I can pin the queen. Otherwise, rook here, queen takes was going to win the rook or mate him or win the bishop. All right, he didn't defend. White didn't defend well. He's too upset. It's funny, White's ahead material, but Black just has this winning attack. Bishop on b2 is hanging. The rook on f7 is hanging. Somehow Wesley has 19 seconds left. Jesus. Jesus can't help him now. You know, once you lose the bishop on b2, you're down 4 pawns, and your king is exposed. What's for dinner? Good question. Hopefully fries. That's always the answer. Always repeat. Go me. Nope, the game is never going to end. Let's see. The moves come in clumps because it's on Lee Chess. It's not on chess.com, so we just get the moves when we get them. All right. The engine says Black is really, 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 really winning. Let me explain why Black's winning. Black has 5 pawns and White has 1. That's why. What is Lee Chess? That's correct. How much commission do you get from Sasha's book? It's always the same questions every day. I get none. Slow down, Egghead. That is correct. Now give me money. Sasha's book. Rawr. Queen C1 wins, otherwise it's a draw. Every move draws except Queen C1 check. He's only got one move that wins. Queen C1 winning, every other queen move draw. 26 seconds. Papa John's. Somehow, Fabi always plays the winning move. Queen C1, Queen C4. Now every move wins. You got scammed, yay. Go Fabi. It's Pam. I'm always streaming, Pam. You don't have to notice if there's a notification. Just come to the stream, I'm always streaming. All right, what's going on here? Black is plus 1,000? Damn, that's a lot. Every move wins. Queen G4, Queen D5, H5. His only hope is Fabi blunders with 20 seconds left. Got to have some hope. Damn, hope's running out. Down 5 pawns. Man, truth hurts. It's pandemonium. White has no pawns. Darn. Somebody said Fabiano's too good. Fabiano's getting crushed the whole game, and Wesley made a one-move blunder. That's not too good. The guy made a one-move blunder. All right, White resigned for obvious reasons, because Black just played C4, which is explosive. All right, so Fabi's up 1, and there's, I don't know. What's going on? Getting confused. Is there 4 games left? Has there only been played 2 games today? I don't even know what's going on. 456. That sounds right. So Fabi's 2-0 today? So he's up 1? Fabi's up 1. Yeah, let's see how Fabi played and Wesley and all those other people who are playing this game. All of those people. Run a report. A very suspicious win from Fabi. I like it. Fabi played 92.8. Wesley played 93.7. 33 best moves from Wesley, 32 from Fabi. 1 blunder from each. Wesley made 2 mistakes to 1. 7 inaccuracies to 5 for Fabi. Had more inaccuracies. So they played about the same, but the 1 blunder that Wesley made just cost him the game. Whoever makes the next to last blunder wins. Who said that, Karen?
No.
Whoever makes the next to last blunder wins. I did. I just said it. I think Tartakower, but I'm not sure. Lasker said it. All right, Lasker. Same thing. Blunder's last, blunder's best. Yeah. Some old guy. That is correct. 443 viewers a do. All right. So they've played 2 games. Fabi's 2-0. He's only up 1 point. Fabi's won 3 games this match in the 2 days. Wesley won 1, but the one Wesley won was worth 2 points because they have a strange scoring system. So Fabi's up 1. There's 4 games to go. The last 2 games are worth 3 points each. So Fabi should just keep winning all the games and win the last 2 and complain. Fabi's up 1. Go Fabi. The more you donate, the more, you'll something. Oops. The more you donate, the more your guy will win. So put the guy's name next to your donation, etc. Hey, Bonarici's quoting Tartakower, and it was Tartakower. I said Tartakower, then the guy said Lasker, so I backed down, but it was Tartakower. Also, they probably all said it, but somebody got credit for it. Was that for my glasses? I don't know if it's for my glasses because I can't see it. Is Spencer here? He left.
I said we're working on a problem right now.
Hooray. What's this strange format called? Clutch Cup. You got to win in the clutch. There was a song written about Tartakower by Stevie Winwood. Do you know that song? Seville, call on me, Seville. Oh, no, nothing. And Valerie is one of the songs she likes. I just gave her another Valerie. Dancing Tortoise, 99 cents you want Geary to win. You're going to have to donate a lot to have Geary win. I mean, it's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of donating. I'll have to make a lot of phone calls. Then he can still win. But it would have to be in the millions. Then I'll make sure he wins this event. I'll take care of it. No traffic for Winwood references. Wait, I can make another joke about that. What's the other group he played for? Blind what? Steve Winwood. He was in Traffic and some other group with the blind in the word. Maybe I'm making it up. Steve Winwood, he was in Traffic, and he was in another group. What was the other? Blind Faith. Thank you. Yeah. I couldn't make a Blind Faith joke. I couldn't think of their name. Oh, well. There we go. There's the insult. Let's see which guy's first. Who did it? Kangaroo 55. Good job. Mm-hmm. This guy said, you suck, your children suck, and your children's children. Then Kangaroo banned them. Good job, Kangaroo. It was funny to read, though. Get a life, loser. All right, it's game 3. Fabi's 2-0 today. Fabi's up 1, etc. That's right. Not a fake GM, barely a GM. That's right. Barely a GM. Wesley So is shell-shocked. Won't even play after E4. That's right. Too much elitism. Why am I being banned? What? You weren't banned. You were unbanned. All right. They raced to their Berlin, which is a very elite opening. Only the super grandmasters play it. Fabi repeating his bishop g5-ness. Yay. That's a cool handle. Don't delete. Oh, you deleted that guy. Mepex got him. The guy's handle was all like I's, 1s, and L's. It was very weird looking. It looked like some kind of fence. He said, you suck, and, gatekeeping, and then he got deleted, banned.
If they want a cause to be mad about, go get mad about the Floyd killing.
Exactly.
That seems a little more important.
They don't care about that. Killing is passe. They want to talk about gatekeeping. Bam! They don't know what gatekeeping is or what elitism is, but they still want to talk about it. Now, G3 is a genius move from Fabi, because if he ever plays F4, which he will, he'll have connect 4. Good. Go, Fabi. The engine says white is clearly slightly better. Yeah, I like that account name. That was good. Yeah, I couldn't understand if it was 1s, L's, I's, or they're all I don't know. I couldn't understand it. It was great. You hear Karen? That is correct. Where's Carlson? Man, that's an interesting type of Carlson. Give us back our gates. Boo. That's correct. All right, he played Rook D2, confusing me. I don't understand the Berlin. I don't understand how to play either side. I just know that I like black. The reason I like black is because of one game. I ignore all other games. That's too elite. It's the game Sutovsky Hari Krishna World Team Championship Ningbo 2011. If you play that game over, you'll just think black wins in a Berlin. Black just won without any problem. Took him like 50 moves, but he was always better. Just slowly won. Sutovsky Hari Krishna. If you want to play Black in a Berlin, I recommend it. Ningbo 2011. I was there. All right, setting up for the next game. Good, he missed this square. I mean, White always wants to play e6. Fabi always plays e6. Fabi always wins. Wesley's like, all right, no e6 for you. I got that covered. Also, e6 is one of the engine moves. It says it's equal, though. He is going to play e6, I think, in the next 3 moves. So he's trying to stop e6, but he's failing miserably. The lesson is never try. Knight e4, takes. The engine actually wants to take with the f pawn, then double up on the f file and play h4. Doesn't like h takes. When I was in, you said you liked the Berlin because it's boring. When I was in Novi Sad in 1990 at the Olympiad, Margaret Thatcher resigned or stepped down or whatever. And the new prime minister was John Major. And some British guy that I saw there, I asked him what he thought about that. And he said, I like John Major. He's boring. He thought politicians should be boring. I guess he doesn't like Trump. Go Penguin. He's the worst penguin ever. What about the other penguin who plays blindfold 30-second chess? God damn. Now that's a penguin. Anyone better than Thatcher? Anyone? Damn. Even Boris Johnson? Equals boo. Plays blindfold 50 tabs open. That is correct. He's not even terrible good. That's true. He's bad at being terrible? Man, get lessons from Trump. All right, let's see. Here. I mean, White's position is shallow and pedantic. He can't even play e6. Terrible. What do you think of the penguin video? I'd take Boris over Thatcher. God damn. Thatcher was worse than Johnson. I don't know about that. How could you be worse than Johnson unless you're Trump or Bolsonaro? Corbyn, better than Thatcher, better than Major, better than Johnson, better than Trump, better than Naka. That's a funny whatever. It's probably none of it is true, but all right. LBJ was great, but he was my third favorite BJ, so I don't know. That's third favorite, that can't be good. He's weak. Go Johnson. And so forth. All right, what happened here? Knight h4, b6, f4. Oh, he didn't quite get connect 4. Oh, snap. Tic-tac-toe's not going to cut it. All right, so White's slightly better. I mean, Wesley's lost every game today, so I don't know. Wesley doesn't have it today. Terrible. Good chat. Hungary is competing for worst country leader. Kangaroo said, if Sting retires, will he change his name to Stung? Look, all I know is, in this chat, the most hated person is Bolsonaro. That in this chat. That's who you guys hate. Focus your hate. God damn, you guys hate Bolsonaro. You guys might be right. 461 people do. Who's worst person ever? Bolsonaro? All right, Rook F1. Man, Fabi's position looks pretty good. I like all that. The engine says it's equal. This guy said in the merch, how come there's no incorrect shirt? He's furious. His spelling of incorrect is very incorrect. If I asked you to spell incorrect the way he did, you couldn't do it, no matter how many guesses you got. That's like 35 spelling mistakes and incorrect. Eisenhower was presented when I was born. Were you born and they said, here's Eisenhower? Well, this was presented. Wow. Damn. God damn, Jay Farragut, you got her good. Worst person ever is, then you know who. First word chess, last name Bay. That was just in the chat. It's funny because it's not true. Nixon's White House tapes, LBJ's. Yeah, I heard that trying to learn where LBJ's talking to his tailor about his pants. That was funny. I agree. Incorrect is the right spelling. God damn. What's the score? Nobody cares about the chess. We're talking about important stuff here. Fabi's up 1 point. Fabi's up 2-0 today. And the matchy's up 1 point. F5, Papa John's. The engine says this is a boring game where white was slightly better and now he's not. Knight G5's equal, Knight D4's equal, etc. Wesley has 2 extra minutes. And the match will be decided games 11 and 12 because those games are worth 3 points each. This is game 9. Yeah, that's right. All right. And he played knight there, takes, C3. Knight F5 is the best move. Knight C6 is okay. And that's it. It's not really knight F5. It's knife F5. How many catchphrases do you have? My guess is 999. That is correct. The chat's pretty funny, actually. All right, he played knight c6. That's reasonable. Let's see, what's happening here? Knight d5. That's reasonable. The engine was thinking knight d7 to block the bishop. Strange move. Bishop h3, putting it in h. Recommended by Shirov. This game is really heading towards a draw, but Wesley likes to blunder. So I don't know. Wesley has more time, but he's been blundering lately. Yeah, it was Vasilios Katronius in 1984 who first said knife f5 in Moscow. Catchphrases are for elitists. I like that. If it's in a book, it's a book move. This guy in Michigan, before you were born, he used to say that's a book line move. Very suspicious English. All right, he doubled up on the 7th rank. Fabi seems confused. That's the wrong 7th rank. All right, the engine says all zeros. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's the score of my IQ test. God damn. Should I make that next joke? I won't. Thanks, just.com. You took one of my jokes away. Terrible. Yeah? Go PogChamp, etc. Mainly etc. Rook AE8 or resigns. Those are the two options. I'm guessing he'll play here instead of resign. That's the only move that doesn't lose immediately. So probably he should do it. Let's see. He played rook e8. That is correct. Knight takes e7. That is correct. Rook c8. That is correct. And the engine says draw. The engine says that is correct. It's the most equal of positions. So they're going to draw this game. This is game 9. Then when they play game 10, Fabi's going to be up 1, and games 11 and 12 are worth 3 points each. As Fabi indicated yesterday, that's going to decide the match. Shocking. Rook he8 would lose because knight c7 forks the rooks. So you play the other rook to e8. If you play this rook to e8, then it's fork-a-ruski, the greatest fork in Russian history. Knight e6 check, confusing the audience. I'm the audience. Not engine approved. Black is very slightly better, but it's a draw. Aren't we on Twitch now? What? 525 viewers. Nobody's streaming except Hess. Anna Maja's streaming something with a word I don't know what it is. It's in some other... Yeah, I don't have that. Anna Maja's like, I don't know what language that's in. It says some nonsense. Yeah. Are you making fun of me by laughing at me? Chess Tube TV. That's a good chess channel. Good. Komsky streaming. These are people that I follow. The people I don't follow that are streaming, I don't know if they're streaming. Yay.
We can see recommended channels.
They don't recommend them to me. They're blocked and I don't see those people. They're all dead to me. I mean, they're all great. That's what I meant.
No.
Okay, here. Everybody Wing Chun tonight. All right. So this is a draw. This will be a draw. And they'll go to game 10 with Fabiano having a 1-point lead. Finally, Wesley didn't lose. Finally. Now, the game's not over, but it will be a draw. I have spoken. Still theory. Still drawn. Thick Juicy Ass is subscribed again and said yo. And said yo again. Good. The more you subscribe, the more subscribers we have. Hooray.
Wow. Hans lives alone in New York. He's financially independent from his parents.
Mm-hmm. Coming to America reference. What did I say? You have to tell me what I said so I can tell you what the reference is. I know Coming to America pretty well. Go Dubov. Dubov's the favorite. I agree. I wish I had known. Nigel would hate that handle. He would say it's arses. He'd be really mad. All right, nothing's happening. Ranja subscribed. Rhymes with something else. Go Ranja. Still theory. It's the most drawn of positions. However, Wesley has 4 minutes extra. I don't think the time's going to matter. I think Fabiano's going to draw, irrespective and regardless of how much time he has. I have no thoughts on the Jerome Gambit. Thank you. The move that Magnus claims he misclicked on doesn't matter. That was shallow and pedantic. What matters is he hung a piece later. So it doesn't matter if he misclicked or not. I mean, he's still better. Dr. Chess subscribed. Billy Zane. That is correct. Go Billy Zane. All right, now Karen, where do you put 10 crazy Germans?
10 crazy Germans.
Yeah, in the insane asylum. Insane asylum. Thank you. Yeah, Germans don't get that joke. They don't understand, sane and sane. They just don't get it. Terrible. They're like, don't you understand that it's not pronounced that way? Oh, God, Germans are the worst. Who would have thought Germans wouldn't be all smiles and sunshine? Terrible. No, this isn't pandemonium. This is roar. I got the roar shirt on. Roar. Now. Right. Very efficiently. Roar. We can't count to 10. You know why Germans can't count to 10? Do you know why? Right before 10, they go, 9, 9, 9, and then they stop, and that's all stop. Terrible. Germans don't like jokes. That is correct. Ish don't think I got that joke. Yeah, that's right. The guy said because 999. That is correct. Exactly. All right, so Wesley hasn't moved in like 3 minutes. Every move is a draw, but Wesley's mad because Wesley's down 0-2 today. Did you see the joke in the chat? A German went to France for holiday. The French border staff said, occupation? German said, no, just visiting. You got him good. Do you sell those nice T-shirts? Yes, we do. Exclam merch, double exclam. Rawr. Exclam merch. Buy that merch. They agreed to a draw. Says who? I mean, they should agree to a draw. I agree with that. I pushed exclam merch. I guess if you push it too much, it's not, yeah. All right, so they agreed to a draw according to the Gawking Rabble. Gawking Rabble's probably right. All right, and here's the next game. Yeah, I don't think Wesley's thinking 4 minutes in that position. So we're just going to say they agreed to a draw. All right, Wesley's up 1 point, etc. Yeah, German comedy clubs aren't very good. I went to one once, but it was hot as an oven in there, so I left. Let's see. Ridiculous. That is correct. Okay, garbage. New video, blah, blah, blah. Very disturbing. Invitation. Update. All right, that was exciting, except for one thing. Can we play a tournament? No. Did you pick out a new mic yet? No. That's Karen's job. My job's to be pretty. How am I doing on my job? No, anybody? Anyone? Some guy in the chess.com chat says, what are they going to play? Roar. I'm mad. It's a funny Chambers. Karen, did you pick out a new mic yet? They asked me, and I'm like, Karen's going to do it. Now, when we get a new mic, then you'll know because there'll be a new mic here. It's more important to get a new video webcam because this one has some issue. This doesn't have an issue. We just want a better one.
It will be done. I'm busy.
Exactly.
They don't even understand
They understand. They understand a lot. Karen gatekeeps a lot, so she's busy. I'm one of the top 1,500 prettiest GMs. There's over 1,600. 969. Thanks, AAA. That's my favorite donation because that's my birthday. Yay. What's going on in this tournament? It's a two-person tournament at the moment. Wesley's down 1 point. This is game 10 of the 12-game match. Games 11 and 12 are worth 3 points each. So it's 50-50 at least, also at most. Why is Chester of Atlanta so far away from Atlanta? How close should it be? What are we, about 9 miles away? Yeah, not that far away. It's not called the Chess Center of Atlanta. Maybe you're thinking of another place. That must be. How can 969 be a birthday? It is. That's how. Fabi is up 1. That is correct. Mubot is correct. You were wondering why. What were you wondering? When will you play Ginger GM again? I don't know. Probably never. I already beat him twice. What do you want? All right, game 10 is about to start, and so on. Mainly, and so on. Fabi's up 1 point this match. Fabi won the first 2 games, and the third game was a draw, etc. September. How do you not know when my birthday is? Don't you guys have the internet? 9669. 999. Where can you bet on chess matches? On the internet. Everything's on the internet. Rosen rematch? Maybe, if we get a sponsor. Always get a sponsor. The more you sponsor, the more matches I play. Let's see, this isn't on good. Fixed. Here we go. E4, E5. Go Adam Wallace. I agree. Wesley is white. If Wesley wins, it'll be tied going into the last 2 huge money games. Now, an interesting question, it can only happen if Wesley wins this game, is what happens if after 12 games it's tied? I don't know if that's in the regulations. It has to be. I just don't know what it is. 100 Centidues from Grungewart. All right, we have another Italian opening. No, no King's Gambit. Sorry. All right, good chat as usual. Yay! Fabi played G5 Dubov style, replacing Gangnam style. Dubov is proud of Caruana. Very suspicious. Papa John's. Papa John's is pretty suspicious, I must say. Yeah, if I played a match with Ken West, that would be good. Yay, 66 Centidues. Hooray. Are we in clutch yet? This is the last pre-clutch game. This is game 10. The last 2 games are 3 points each and $4,000 each plus tax. All right, the engine already hates black's position. B4, knight h7. Fabi is playing like me when I'm playing 1 minute chess, so I like it. Fabi wants to play g4, and the knight has nowhere to go. So white can play rook e2, so his knight has here. White can play knight f1, so his knight has here, etc. Knight b3. Then after g4, knight g5, rar, attack, Dubov. Okay, and he did. Queen f6. So Fabi's playing super aggressive attacking style. And where will his king go? I asked Guns N' Roses, and they didn't know where he would go. Where will he go? Sweet child. White's got to play d4 soon, counterattacking in the center when black goes crazy on the king side. As in the Heart song, go crazy on the king side. Knight g5. Fabi's playing like this is prep. Moving instantly. He has more time than he started with. Super complicated position. It's like Fabi knows this position. Frankly, ridiculous. You writing me a check?
No.
Darn. Adam West. Adam West. B597. Fabi knows every position, but the engine hates it. I hate it. I hate it. Blazing Saddles. Man, Fabi knows a lot of theory, plays super aggressive, Dubov, etc. He's no Dubov, but he's trying. Takes, knife f1, h5. Fabi's still playing instantly every move. Very confusing. I like black's attack on the king side. I like what he's doing. The engine doesn't like it, but I do. I have black in these positions all the time in 1 minute chess, but I'm just kidding. Like I'm completely lost. Here he's not completely lost, so I like it. He's got the bishop here. He's got his knight coming in. He's got advancing his pawns. Gotta like it. Queen d3 from Wesley, putting pressure here, defending here, almost connecting the rooks, defending his pawn again, etc. Do I think Magnus or Naka will get to the final? 50-50. Probably more likely Magnus, but either one is possible. 51-49. 49. The only one I think will get to the final for sure is Dubov. I almost said Duda. Rook g8. He takes the knight, so the knight doesn't come in here with the rook here. The engine likes white a lot. It really likes bishop takes. It thought Fabi should play knight e6. That way he can go to f4 later. It likes white a lot now because black lost his main attacking piece. And white's going to take this pawn. And it doesn't like the move rook g8. Thought that was really bad. A draw is good for Fabi because then if the last two games are split, he wins the match. Better than losing. Bishop takes, bishop takes, bishop takes a6. White's up a pawn, and white has a nice center. White's knight is coming in. Looks good for white. Patrol 19 subscribed. Good, good. Man, the engine really hates Fabi's position. It really hated the move rook g8. It wanted to play knight e6. I mean, black can't castle anymore. And he lost a pawn. He lost a big attacking piece that he had. Yeah, it likes this move. Here comes the queen. Bishop's trapped. Passed to a pawn. Man, it doesn't like black's position. God damn. If Wesley can finally win a winning position, I'm not saying he can, but if he can, it'll be tied going into the last two games. The two important games. Yahoo Answers remembers. That is correct. Oh, yeah, I'm having a great day. I had a great day. Good, good. The engine wants to go here. Rawr, forget about the king. Queen that A pawn. Win that bishop. All right, Wesley playing like the engine this game. Queen A6, knight E3, very engine-esque. It says Wesley's up 2.6. God damn. Fabiano's trying, and he's failing miserably. The lesson is never try. Man, Fabiano doesn't like his dark squared bishop. His other game, he was black. His bishop was also trapped in there. He really hates his bishop. That's right. This is tough, so just play queen a8. That's right. Knight c5 is strong. The d-pawn's pinned. de5 is strong. a5 is strong. It's all strong. Did you mail me a letter? I never get any mail. No. Knight c5. Once again, Wesley plays the engine move. And yeah, Black's position is not very good. White's going to have the two bishops, Vatals, past a pawn. The knight on e3 is great. The bishop on b8 is garbage, etc. The only thing worse than that bishop is the famous Sting bishop against Kasparov. Right, sweetie? Karen agrees. All right, g3. fg is the engine move. And knight d7 is the engine move. Man, guy plays a lot of engine moves. Yeah, this attack is pretty shallow and pedantic. If you take and I play king h1, that's the end of your attack. Yeah, the king just goes here and Netflix and chill. He doesn't want to take this. He'd like to take it with the queen or the rook. Force white to play h3. So he didn't take. Wesley's played like 10 engine moves in a row, so Wesley's +4. Wesley's up a pawn. He got rid of the bishop. The open file is probably good for white instead of black. This bishop is absurd. This pawn is passed. King's no good. This knight's great. Controlling everything. Go knight. Rook f1 is good. Yeah, very, very bad position for Fabi. Wesley plays well until he doesn't. That's right. Yeah. He said Sting lost to Kasparov because every move he made, he was watching him. Actually, he was. He's giving a simul. He was playing the Popo. Yeah. Kasparov is so good, when he plays the police, he puts his foot on their throat. Right, sweetie?
I'm just looking at the game for the first time. I haven't been
Yeah. Oh, snap. He said, don't stand so close to me. That is correct. God damn is correct. 600 viewers. 500, 400, 300, 200. Negative 600 viewers. God damn. How did I do that? Lost 1,200 viewers. All right. Fabiano retreated. I like that. H3 is the most obvious move in the history of chess. So he'll probably play h3. Yeah. This guy typoed. He meant to write fuck the police, and he wrote screw the police. Terrible. What a blunder. All right, h3. Then e takes d4. Good, good. And then the king's no good. The bishop's no good. This is good. This is good. This pawn blocks black's attack. Terrible. That is correct, because they have negative intelligence. That's right. Berlin Chess says there's more viewership. Good, good. The rook on d7 is very strange. I agree. No, I mean, black's position makes no sense. Yeah. All right, knight d5 is the engine move. Man, the engine doesn't like knight takes d5. God damn. This is the game God versus damn. Yeah, now there's a problem because like the rook is overworked here. So there's some issues here. Now, I'm not saying black has a bad position, but this bishop's not good. Yeah, all right. So it's a tied match. Damn. God damn. Jesus. I never seen Fabi beaten like this. You see this queen on h8? Do you see it? This reminds me of Ivanchuk Kasparov. I think it was 97, Linares. You guys know. The Rossalimo game where the queen was on h8. That's what this game reminds me of. It was the smackdown of the century. If you want to see Ivanchuk's greatest game ever, Ivanchuk Kasparov Linares, and it was 2 knights against 2 bishops. Ivanchuk had the 2 knights, and Kasparov had all his pieces trapped on the back rank. That was great. I think it was 97, but I could be wrong. That game is great. It reminds me of this game with the queen on h8 and black getting run over. Now he resigned here. If king f8, every legal move wins, but bishop h5 is forced mate. And then the queen and the rook come and do damage. Yeah. So he resigned. Good resignation. Good. Yeah. No, Kasparov did not win. God damn. That was the worst Kasparov's ever been beat ever. And his mom beat him every day when he was a kid. Not in chess. So look at the game Ivanchuk Kasparov. God damn. What a crush. I think it was Linares 97, but I could be off a year or so. They reminded me of this because the queen was on h8 and black's pieces were all terrible. 1991, it was close. That's right. Ivanchuk's greatest victory. All right, so we're tied, and there's 2 games left. They're both worth 3 points, which I guess doesn't matter, right? They're both worth the same. So they get more money, though. If they're not draws and they win, they get money. Yay, money. Yeah, Wesley's good. It's a lowercase 7. Yay. Go, everybody. All right, next game. All right, tied match, 2 games to go. Hooray. No, he resigned a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, Wesley really scrunched him that game. God damn. Sometimes when Wesley wins, it's pretty brutal. Sometimes. Yeah. I guess Jesus is on his side today. You're in Paquette lecture, Jesus. Never thought I'd see that. Time for another train. I think it is time for another train. Save me, Jeebus. That's right. Doesn't Darth Vader say good? Probably. If I understood correctly, Wesley wins if he has a better score in the club. I don't know. I understand nothing. According to Elite Chess, 2 people just said if the match is a tie, Wesley wins the match, because if the match is tied, the regulation is who did better in all the clutch games. Well, if it's tied, that means they tied the clutch games today, and yesterday he won a clutch game and they drew one. So they're claiming if the match is 2 draws or win for each one, Wesley wins the match. That's what they're claiming. More than one person claimed that, so yeah. Yeah. So I guess so. Can you coach me for free 4 hours every day for 2 years? Sure. Wesley clutch as fuck so. That's funny. Kangaroo, you got us again. Hey, what's up? 600 viewers. Wesley has draws, I guess. If both games are drawn or they each win a game, Wesley wins the match according to the Gawking Rabble. That means, if that's true, if So wins this game, he wins the match. All right, so everybody's agreeing that the first tiebreak is the clutch games. That means Fabi has to get 1.5 out of 2 to win the match. If they split 1-1, Wesley wins the match. That's what everybody's claiming. It's all right. Now, Maurice would know, because this is actually Maurice's idea, the clutch. So he would know what the rules are because he made them. That's right. Yeah, G5 didn't work. So Wesley's the favorite. Go with the favorite. He's clutch. Carlson can use alpha. Is it hidden for them? I don't know. I assume they can do what they want. Wouldn't Clutch play the Dutch? Is Yasser's chill in person? Sure. Yasser smokes too much, but what are you going to do? Truth hurts. Push to pawns. Yeah, that was a good game. Yeah, did you see Kasparov's pieces all crunched up there? Yeah, damn. What a beating. They're not wearing a mask and you're crazy. That is correct. Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. Karen, in the Mr. Plow episode, which guest star is one of your favorites?
What?
Mr. Plow from The Simpsons. One of your favorite people is the guest star.
Darn, I have a few favorite people.
Well, name one of them. See if you're right.
Alive or dead?
They're alive. It's a singer.
Male or female?
Female. Mr. Plow, that's my name. My name again is Mr. Plow. That's not the song they sing. That's just one of the songs.
And which show again?
Simpsons.
Dolly Parton?
Oh, you couldn't be closer. Linda Ronstadt.
Linda was on there, really?
Linda Ronstadt did a duet with Barney Gumble about being the Plow King.
Wow.
And they're like, how'd you get Linda Ronstadt? And he says, we've been looking to do a project together for a while. He's like a drunk guy on the show. Yeah. Go Linda Ronstadt. DK79 got it. Yeah.
Well, I like Linda.
That episode has, I think, the most guest stars.
I like
the
Linda
Mr.
better than Dolly. I just didn't
Yeah.
think Linda would do that.
Actually, no, was it? I'm thinking of the Krusty Comeback special. Yeah, that Mr. Plow is Linda Ronstadt, but the Krusty Comeback special, that has the most guest stars. That has like Bette Midler, Johnny Carson, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and several others. Adam West. All right, Wesley's black. It's another, Berlin, fake Berlin. This is where Magnus played Bishop here today, and, everybody Wang Chung tonight. I think White Castled first. Knight B6, the move I don't know. I'm surprised that's a move. Maybe it's not a move because Fabi's thinking. The engine says it's good. All right. I don't know the move Knight B6. Pam claims that they went to high school with Linda Ronstadt.
Oh, really?
You got to claim something. Yeah. Right.
Let me split.
Mm-hmm. Fabi's up 1, except for one thing. Fabi's not up 1. The match is tied. Somebody fix Mubot. Anybody. The match is tied. The engine says it's the equalist of all positions. Knight A5, confusing the audience. Yasser Sirwan does not smoke cigarettes?
Did he quit recently?
Well, maybe. If he quit in the last year, then you're right. If he's been smoking for 35 years. So, yeah. Fabi is up 0. That is correct. I had 2 kids with Linda Ronstadt. All right. Yay. That name again with Mr. Plow. Kangaroo does that good copy and paste. Yeah. Yeah, Yasser's been smoking for over 30 years, but I don't know if he quit in the last year. That doesn't sound like him. Adam Wallace always gifting subs. He probably gifted it to you 2 days ago. Fabi is up 0. That is correct. All right, Queen E7, Rook E1, Rook B8, H3, Queen F7. Not the most exciting game. Black has the 2 bishops, but nothing's happening, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. Knight A5 obviously stops the bishop from moving, so Wesley played Rook B8 to defend the pawn. And the bishops aren't showing their weight yet. And white has a better pawn structure, obviously. The engine says equal. Jennifer Lawrence is pregnant. Are you the father official? What? Wesley's up 0. No. Wesley actually is ahead because he wins on tie breaks. So Wesley's actually ahead 0. Yeah. So if I understand the scoring correctly, based on the Gawking, Rabble, and Maurice, if Wesley wins this game, he wins the match. So there you go. Even though if Fabi wins the last game, they tie the match, but Wesley wins on tie breaks. So Wesley needs 2 draws or a win and a loss, and Fabi needs a win and a draw or 2 wins. Lots of wins both days. Not many draws this match, and not many draws going on in the world of chess now. I mean, because of Dubov basically, but even Naka and Carlsen have more decisive games than draws in their match. Most points from clutch games. Yeah. So he wins. Bears. Jiu-Jitsu Chess subscribe. Good. If So wins this game, he wins the match. John Voight. No H in Voight, but nice try. Also, yeah, no H in either one. It keeps spelling John Voight and take all the H's out. Take out the H in the second word, too. No H's. All right, what happened? This says that White's doing terribly. What happened? Bishop E3 is good. The engine says C takes is good, but he played knight takes. Now the engine says boo. It really hates knight takes. I mean, White had a nice center. Now White doesn't. The engine's mad at knight takes. Now Black is better. There you go. Let's see who's going to... Man, Kangaroo, good job. Dubov, Destroy, Karyakin, and Ding. Like, there are 1,400s on Ben's stream. Well, something like that. Why did he take with the knight? Taking with the knight's all right. He likes his knight here. He's working on his knight moves. Queen F3, knight D7, Queen G4. The engine says queen takes, pawn takes, knight E5, Black's better. 2 bishops, weak pawn, knight D3. Knight is stupid here. Prefers Black. Very simple. Queen takes, knight E5, Black is slightly better. Is knight E6 a move in this position? Let's see, I guess you meant here. Knight E6, exclam. It's legal, so it is a move. After knight E5, it might be winning for White, for Black, so it's probably dangerous. He is trying to make some front page drive-in news. That is correct. Drive-ins are back in style now because of COVID. Boo, F3. Boo. Is F3 really a bad move too? No, F3 is a reasonable move. G6, stopping knight F5. Black has 2 bishops, what else? This is the what else game. He plays bishop here so he can kick the knight out. The engine hates white's position. It just says black has 2 bishops and the knight's on e5. So b6, e5, the knights go back, and black's position is really good. Black's knight is good. This knight can't really go anywhere. It's just going to get kicked out with c5. This knight's not going to get kicked out with f4 because this is hanging. So this is a really bad position for white. Just worse. 2 bishops for nothing. Good knight. This knight's not very good. Now white has doubled pawns, so his majority isn't as good as it was. Good for Wesley. Wesley just won the last game, so he's got Fabi on his heels. God damn. Blah, blah, blah. Who needs the quickie mart? Now here's the tricky part. Oh, won't you rhyme with me? Now it's your turn.
I don't think so.
At the very end, according to Apu, when he says, who needs the quickie mart? What's the very end? I do. That's who needs the quickie mart. There's an episode where he gets fired from the quickie mart. The only way to get rehired is to go to India, go to the top of a mountain and talk to the Swami. And so they finally do, him and Homer, because Homer got him fired. The whole episode, they finally get there, and it says, the Swami knows everything except combination is safe. Then it says, you can ask me any 3 questions. And Homer's like, is that you? He's like, yeah, really? Yes, really? Yeah, thank you, come again. So Apu can't ask him now. Yeah. But I like the way he knows everything except combination is safe. That's good. That's right. That's right. The quickie mart is really... Don't! Fabi's groveling for a draw? I agree. All right, where did Apu get his degree?
I don't know.
Caltech, Calcutta Technical University. First in the class of 7 million. That's what he said. Caltech, that's good. He is groveling, I agree. Man, he's knows how to retreat. God damn. Now that's retreating. I'm starting to like his position. He's retreating so much, except for one thing. Yeah, this is just awful for white. This knight's great. 2 bishops. Pawn majority's moving. Shallow and pedantic. Bishop e6. Damn, what a great position for black. The white can't do anything. Black has an extra minute. Black's winning the match. Terrible. If Wesley keeps playing like the good Wesley, he's going to win this game. Sometimes Wesley just plays good. Sometimes he hangs all his pieces. I don't know. Right now, he's playing like the good Wesley. It's weird how even like Magnus used to be consistent. Now he's not. There's the good Magnus and the bad Magnus. Yesterday, Magnus won every game. Then he went on Twitter and was, trolling everybody. Today, he didn't win any games. So there's the good and the bad. The first 3 games of this match was the bad Wesley. Last game in this game is the good Wesley. I don't know how it works. I mean, like, Wesley sometimes plays like 20 engine moves in a row, and he wins. I want you guys to follow the action of this knight. Are you paying attention? Just follow the knight. Don't look at the rest of the board. Are you watching? All right. That's a super GM. It's like, okay, I'll put the knight over here. Whatever. Steak Bite subscribed. Good. Yeah, the engine really wanted to play bishop e6 and pressure here, but he played this. Man, he did it again. So he played knight here, knight here, knight here, knight here, knight here. Went from a5 to d5. It took him a while, but it was worth it. Now he's only slightly worse. Sore throat. COVID. Who's better at their respective game? I've already asked this, but I forgot the answer. Harston or Froggen? Discuss. Two people who have rated me. It's been a while for Froggen. I wonder who's better at chess. Probably Froggen. I don't know Harston. Well, he spelled his name wrong, so I agree with you. Who are these people? That is correct. I never heard of these people. That's the right answer. Hey, I have 666 viewers. Yay.
Yay.
Frogman in Hearthstone? Froggen for sure. Frogger. Harston is relevant in his game. Froggen is insane, but I don't follow it. Froggen has a better name, so him. Yeah, that's true. I agree. Froggen's name is better. Chat's pretty funny. I've played Froggen on the stream, but it was like a year ago. I've never played Hearthstone. I don't know if he plays even. All right, so bishop e6 is the last position we saw. Fabi played b3, and the engine's like, nah, man, that's terrible. Yeah, takes, rook a8. That is correct. So I must be in doob. Why can't you play rook a1? What's the reasoning? Rook a1's the only move I would consider here. So it must lose for some tactical reason I don't see. I'm going to play rook a1, then get back to the game. I don't understand. Rook a1, f5 is winning? Damn. Yeah, it really likes f5. I do like black, I must admit. I don't like black as much as the engine does, but I like black. All right. So he played bishop f2, rook a2, knight e3, b5. Yeah, Wesley's in I'm really good mode. That's not good. It doesn't like c4. It doesn't like bishop h4. I mean, it likes all of Wesley's moves and none of Fabi's moves. So, yeah, I mean, it's two bishops. This knight's great. This rook is great. This pawn is weak. Wesley might win, and then he wins the match. g5 is the engine move. Basically, all of Wesley's moves are engine moves. Like, Fabi's playing an engine. So, god damn. Rook f8 is the engine move. Black's still only up like 1.5, but it's still annoying when your opponent plays perfect every move. I hate when that happens. Usually when my opponent does that on my stream, I just report them. But here you can't report them. Here they're too good. Wow, black's up 2? Damn. Last game, Fabi couldn't move either. Fabi just sat there like this and got like run over. See, the thing is, when these guys lose to each other, usually time trouble or they just missed a move. It's usually not like one guy just runs the other guy over and the other guy's no good. That's usually not what happens. But that happened last game. That's what's happening this game. Knight b6 is double question mark. Then after rook here, he can resign. Can't defend this pawn and save the knight. That's a double question mark move. This is really obvious too. It saves the rook and attacks here. I mean, he's not going to take it and let his bishop get taken. He's going to move the rook. So knight here makes no sense. I don't understand what Fabi's doing. Like, when he played knight here attacking the rook, he knew if the rook went here, how's he going to defend his pawn? This is the way to defend it. You can't do that. You're on the bishop. I mean, he's dead here. He's dead. Dead. No, I mean, it was like he was playing an engine the whole game. Wesley just ran him over. Again, just like he did last game. When I was Wesley's teammate in the Pro Chess League, if you can call me a teammate, you know, I was like board 4 and he was board 1. He would run people over sometimes, and I don't know. Wesley can play well, but he doesn't sometimes. Like this last 2 games he did. God damn. Every move the engine move. All of them. I mean, it's like you're playing Stockfish and Alpha Zero and Leela Zero into one. It's Wesley. Damn. So Wesley's up a pawn, and it says Wesley's +8. Also, if I told you I was going to outplay somebody strategically and they couldn't move, I'm not picking Fabi. That's not the guy I'm picking. You see what I'm saying? That's like the last top 10 player I would assume I would just run them over. Maybe Magnus also, but who's running Fabi over? World Championship match, Magnus didn't win a game, right? Nobody's running Fabi over. But Wesley just ran him over the last 2 games like he wasn't there. I played Fabi more than once, but I played him in the Pro Chess League, and I was White Nimzo Indian. I lost without any fight. So I thought I played badly. I looked at it with an engine. The engine played all of my moves. And after move 30, it said like I was slightly worse. And I was white. And I was like, what's going on here? Why am I playing like an engine? I'm getting crushed by Fabi. Fabi's good. But obviously not as good as Wesley. God damn. What a clutch performance. That's the engine move. What's the engine move here? Knight c4. Yeah. He played like 25 engine moves in a row. Now, if you want to see an engine, the first Singfield Cup ever, either 2012 or 13, the first one, it was Naka, Carlsen, Aronian, and Kamsky. It was only 4 players. Game 1, Carlsen, Kamsky. After like 12 moves, completely equal. Kamsky had no problem. Like the last 37 moves of the game, Magnus played the number 1 engine move all 37 moves. Yeah, damn. Guess who won that game? All right. I mean, he just totally crushed Fabi this game. Man, got run over. God damn. Sacked the exchange on my stream. Yeah. Rook A1 is the +17 move. Bishop E5 is only +10. B2 is only +9. Kamsky is correct. The first Singfield Cup was Kamsky, Carlsen, Nakamura, and Aronian. It was just 4 players, double round robin. It doesn't matter what he plays. God damn. Look at this illegal pawn structure. Cheating. How could that pawn structure exist? Wesley can't blunder. Every move wins. Every illegal move wins. How are you going to blunder? I mean, I've seen Wesley do this. I saw him do it for a year. Then he's like, I'm no good. When Wesley won all those tournaments in a row a few years ago, and then after that, he's like, I'll be back to no good. And then this match, he beat Naka, and it's a 10-minute match. You don't predict Wesley's going to be Nakamura in a 10-minute match. You don't. And then Fabi beat Dominguez like every game. Remember the Fabi Dominguez match? It was like 100-0. And then Wesley beats Fabi. God damn. I assume that White resigned because they're not making any moves. I assume. He played Rook A1 and he resigned? Is that what happened? Okay, one's pretty good. Yeah, Fabi just beat Dominguez every game. And then Wesley beats Naka and Fabi? What? Yeah, Wesley's good. Still can't beat Magnus. Damn. Well, they did beat Magnus in the 960. So I don't know. No, I think he played here, and I think White resigned. I think the game's over. Right? He played Rook A1 and White resigned. Yeah. Resigning best by test. No, I'm sure he played Rook A1 and resigned. It already happened. Yeah. Refresh. All right, they just don't have the PG on. Wesley crushed Magnus in the 960. God damn, that wasn't a close match. He beat him like every game. I mean, sometimes Wesley shows up and sometimes he doesn't. When he shows up, He shows up. God damn. All right, so Wesley wins the match. This game's a formality. Well, it's worth money. There's like 4,000 if you win. I don't know. Why was that so winning? God damn. Because black's queening is B pawn. Beats you B1. Then you're up a queen. Wesley wins. I mean, $4,000 doesn't matter to Wesley or to Caruana. It matters to you guys. They don't know if they have $4,000 or not in their bank. That they wouldn't know. They just want to. Nothing really matters money-wise. They make a lot of money. They just, if you beat Naka in a match, if you beat Magnus in a match, if you beat Fabi in a match, that's what matters to them. You guys will now acknowledge, you will now do as I say, because I'm elitist. You guys, the stream, are like, what do you mean 4,000 not a lot of money? Even for you at home, would you rather have $4,000, and that's it, or you beat Nakamura in a rapid match? Because you ain't beating Nakamura in a rapid match. None of you are, ever. You're not even drawing a game. But someday you might get 4,000. It could be on the floor, right? Imagine you actually beat Nakamura in a rapid match because you played well. You see what I'm saying? No, 4,000, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous answer. Yeah. Horrible. Horrible answer. Let's ask Karen.
Okay, what's that?
You beat Nakamura in a rapid match because you played better than him? A match. That's one option.
Okay.
The other option is like you get some money.
I get what?
Some money.
Doing what?
Nothing. Just here's money.
I'm giving some random money
Yeah.
to life.
Yeah, how much money would you want instead of beating Naka in a rapid match because you played better than him?
I don't understand what you're asking.
All right. So in one scenario, you beat Naka in a rapid match and you played great.
All right, great.
The other scenario, you don't. You just get some money, like $40,000.
So what are you asking me?
Which one do you want?
Which one would I rather have happen?
Yes.
Or which one is more likely to happen?
No, which one would you rather have happen?
To be given $40,000
Right.
to beat him in some match.
In rapid match and you played better than him. Yeah.
If that means that my skill remains
Yeah.
after that match,
Yeah.
I have the skill to beat
Yeah.
Naka, yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather beat Naka.
How much money would you have where you'd rather have the money?
Yeah, because if I have that kind of skill, I can make a lot of money.
So like 400,000, you still wouldn't do that. You'd beat Naka in the match.
I'd rather beat Naka.
Yeah. These guys want $4,000.
What?
Right.
I mean, that kind of skill is
Yeah.
worth
Horrible.
money.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horrible.
No, I take the
Yeah.
skill.
Everybody's horrible. Yeah. Yeah. If somebody gave you like 50 grand, you didn't do nothing. You sat on your ass and somebody gave you 50 grand. That's like your whole life as a kid with your parents. But if you beat Naka in a rapid match, now you did something. So when Wesley beats Carlson in the 960, when Wesley beats Fabi in this match, when Wesley beats Naka in the previous match, when Wesley wins the U.S. Championship, Tata Steel, London Chess Classic, Millionaire Open, the Sinkfield Cup. Now, if I may I?
Okay.
See, I know a lot about chess because old.
I gotta go back in there.
Hold on, old. When Wesley won the Sinkfield Cup, you got that? He played in the Sinkfield Cup the previous year, right? Came in last. Clear last. Then he went clear first the next year. That's worth more than money. That's like that's like you're in the clutch, right? Yeah, exactly. And the money's ridiculous. If you beat Naka in a rapid match, you would think like, you died and there's invasion of the body snatchers. You kidding me? Yeah. You ain't gonna learn how to beat Naka from me. You kidding me? They would remember me. Nobody will remember you if you beat Naka in a match. Bonarici. I don't mean one game, I mean a match. Nobody will remember you? They would just think that you cheated with an engine. That's all. They'd be like, that guy cheated. Exactly. No, you actually have to beat him with your own skill. Yeah. That's right. Nah, Spencer, not going to help you either. Nah, that's not going to help. No, for like the top tennis players, top golfers, right? You guys are like, first prize in like U.S. Open or Wimbledon is like $2 million, and you're like, wow, $2 million. They don't care about $2 million. If you put $2 million in his bank account now, he wouldn't know. It wouldn't affect his life. But if Federer wins 3 more Grand Slams, then he would know, right? Federer wants to win Grand Slam tournaments. If you told Federer, I'll give you $300 million and you'll never win a Grand Slam event, ever. Or you'll win 4 more, but you get no money. He's going to win 4 more. You want to win. You want to beat people. You want something. Chris Moneymaker, obviously he's broke now, right? He won millions. Obviously he lost it all, but he still won the World Series of Poker. That's more important than the money, because the money's just going to go away. But he's still won the World Series of Poker. That's not going to go away. So there you go. Papa John's. All right, Caruana is playing for the win, also known as the loss. Oh, Federer would notice it because Federer and Nadal and Djokovic are trying to be the most Grand Slams. Federer wants more Grand Slams. Federer's like 85 years old. He wants more Grand Slams. God damn, he wants more Grand Slams. If only you knew. Pay your electric bill. Well, right. You guys think Moneymaker has any money left from the millions he won in the World Series of Poker? What do you think? Exactly. He dresses like $2, as my friend used to say about somebody else. Yeah, Federer is worth a lot of money. God damn. Yeah. Who's Moneymaker? That is correct. Yeah, where's Dominic over here? You know 888 Dominic on our stream? DTO, are you here? That's right. Anybody? Yeah, tournament winnings, $20 million. God damn. Moneymaker makes no money. That is correct. Who is Moneymaker? What? Boo, boo. Poker was a dance. Poker, I don't even know her. All right, the engine already likes black. I agree. What's this Queen B3, B takes C3 nonsense? Why would you play Queen B3 then take with the pawn? I mean, already black's fine. Bishop G2 is a weird move. You don't want your knight pinned. Yeah, you play H4, Bishop H3 castles. And you play Knight D2. I guess Wesley doesn't care anymore. He won the event. He's just playing and whatever. Yeah, he just doesn't care. He's just playing boring. Yeah. Yeah, Wesley's not playing well this game. Black's already better this game. White just has double pawns. And White's not losing, but it's close. This pawn's really weak on A5. That pawn could be lost. Can't defend it very well. This is a great bishop. This is weak pawns. This isn't the way you play white in this opening. Very suspicious. Yeah, this isn't the good Wesley. This is the Wesley, I won this match. That's that Wesley. So, yeah. The most money I ever won, ever, by a lot, it's not close, was in 2011, I think. I think it's 2011. There was a tournament called the Kings versus Queens in St. Louis. It was 5 men versus 5 women. And we played a Scheveningen style, where the men played the women played the men, but we didn't play people of our own gender. So the team was Nakamura, me, Mark Arnold, Jacek Stopa, and Kevin Cow. Kevin Cow is a 2200 player. And their team was Irina Krush, Anna Zatonsky, Katerina Lano, Alexander Kostanyuk, and Martha Fierro. And the average FIDE rating of the two teams was exactly the same. It was like 2480 or something. I don't know. Something like that. And they were supposed to have Judah Polgar on their team. And then we wouldn't have had Kevin Cow. We would have had somebody better. But she was playing in the World Cup, and she won her first 4 matches. And so she kept winning, so she couldn't play, so somebody else did. Okay. In that event, Naka got 9.5 out of 10, as expected. I got 7.5 out of 10. It was 5 games of chess 960 and 5 games of rapid. And the 960 games were rapid. I never played 960 before, or since. And I went 5-0 in the 960, and I split in the regular chess. I got 7.5, Naka got 9.5. So our team won. We won like 31-19 or something like that. Maybe 31.5, 19.5. We won by a lot. So our team won. So our team got 20 grand, split 5 ways. Then there was individual prizes, and I won whatever the individual prize was. I don't know how much it was. 5,000? Yeah. And then I got a $5,000 appearance fee because I look so good. So I got $14,000 for a 5-day tournament. And the best part was I was an employee of the chess club, and all I did was play in the tournament, but I got my regular salary, like I was working, but I was just playing in the tournament. So I also got like the bonus money. So that week I made a lot of money because, I made a lot of money anyway, and then all that extra money. So that was cool. And Naka got like 20 grand because he got more than me for winning the tournament. Probably his appearance fee was more too. That was a good tournament. Yeah. All right, that's the most I ever won by a lot. Okay, E4, and then this is just bad for white. Very bad, very bad. Yeah, terrible. Queen here takes, knight takes, Papa John's. Yeah, if this pawn was here, white would be slightly better. Here, white's like losing strategically. All right. And Wesley's like, I won the match. So it's hard to play. Barely got paid. Yeah. Well, this was in 2011. I didn't know Karen. So, yeah. So when we played 960 and rapid, but 960 was also rapid, I had one goal, plan in the tournament. Play as fast as I could. And I did. And every game with the women in the 960, I didn't necessarily play better than them, but I would have 15 minutes to 2, every game. Then they would hang everything and I'd win. Every game went like that. I was like, gotta play fast, gotta play fast, gotta play fast. Because 960 is confusing and it's 25 minutes. And this was 2011, so people weren't playing it a lot. And I figured if I play fast, they were not playing fast. They were like, what's the right move? The right move, it's 25-minute chess. Who cares? I did beat Kostanyuk really badly. I checkmated her. She didn't see I was mating her. I was winning the whole game. That's the game where I made the longest castling move in 960. I played king b1 to g1, rook c1 to f1. That was a long castling move. Vice versa, 500 centidues. Another train. Hooray. 200 centidues, Earth Goddess. Wesley's up 3. He's already won the match because if Fabiano wins and ties the match, Wesley wins on tie breaks. So Wesley wins the match. The only question is what's the final score and how much prize money do they get? The winner of this game gets $4 grand. Okay, which is a lot to some people, but I think Wesley just wants to win the match. Wesley's already going to win $35,000 this tournament. So, yeah. G4, strategically questionable. Knife F5, tactically questionable. Bishop F4, that's good. And then Wesley gave up and went back. Damn. Man, if I played here and the guy didn't take it, I don't know, I guess he has to go back. His position is just bad. I mean, because this is such a stupid pawn structure. All right, very suspicious game. Isn't it 8 grand? What? It's four. I think it's 4,000. I don't know what it is. Actually, I think you're right. It is more than 4,000. Because it's a 3. I don't know what it is. It's 3. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is they both get a lot of money. Fabiano just throws it on the pile. 14,000 9 years ago was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, come on, scrubs. Get on the hype train. All right, what happened here? A lot of moves happened. Takes. That's a good move. Takes. That's a good move. Queen F3 check. That's a good move. All right. F5. I mean, yeah, white's just getting rolled here. First of all, Fabi sacked the exchange, so that's already great. You gave him his checks?
Yeah, we're trying to do a couple other things.
Okay. Always play bishop F8. Yeah, this is really bad for white. Jesus. Wesley not his best lately. Wesley won the match, and Wesley beat Naka in the last match. 500 centidues. Get on the scam train.
Yay.
700 viewers. Good viewers. Yeah, he's just dead lost. Wesley played very badly this game. He plays really badly. The next game he plays engine move every move. Next game he plays bad. Next game engine move every move. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Patrol 19 gifting 2 subs. This is why Magnus has been the highest rated player in the world for several years. Magnus usually just plays like Magnus. Other players, like, wow, Ronian's playing great. Aw. Wesley's playing great. Aw. Drobava's playing great. Aw. Naka played great. Aw. It's always like that. There's always some guy, he comes up there, you think he's going to challenge Magnus, then he goes back to normal. So that's what Wesley does. Wesley wins every tournament, wins every game, then he's like, I'm no good. They all do that. They all like play great one tournament, 1 month, 6 months, then the rest of... Ronian was like 2850 FIDE, and he won everything, he beat everybody, he was very close to Magnus in rating, then he's like, never mind. Nakamura was second in the world. Now he's like 17th. These guys go all the way up. They're like, rawr. And they're like, never mind. Magnus just stays there. His rating's the same. He plays okay. And then everybody else is like sort of wishy-washy. Terrible. God damn, what a crush. Never play F3, Wesley. Never. Yay, Salty Pyra gave some number of sentences I don't understand. Jay Farragut 500, that I understand. Thank you. Vice versa, subscribed. Good. Patrol 19 gifted 2 subs. We still haven't left level 2. We're at 99%. 5-inch taint supposed to put us over with 3 cents at a time. Yeah, I think the first one, Tomato Cup. Consistent. Inflation, better call Gene, inflation. I mean, this is the worst position ever. The worst pawn structure of all time. Frankly, terrible. And still, black is like barely winning. Like, if white was like a supercomputer, probably he wouldn't lose. If white was like Leela Alpha Zero Stockfish with this time situation against Fabi, probably wouldn't lose. So if Wesley just decides I'm an engine now and plays like 80 engine moves in a row, probably like he won't lose this game. And he's really getting crushed too. Okay, that's an engine move. And Fabi's only got 5.5 minutes. So Fabi's not going to play 3,000 strength. So this game's not over. Terrible. I thought the hype train ended, but giving like 5-10 cents at a time put it at level 3. Good job. 7, 8, 9. We know. That's right. The worst pawn. Now, black's pawn structure. God damn, that's a pawn structure. This one, I don't know. C5, the engine move. Improving the pawn structure by giving all his pawns away. That's how you play chess. Thanks, Radio City Ghost. Thanks, Steak Bites. Thanks, Mansamum. Thanks, 5-inch tape. By the way, Spencer's here, for those of you who are asking about Spencer. He hasn't been in the chess club in like 2 months. He made some videos today. So they'll be put on the web, on our Chess Center website YouTube page in the next couple weeks. He has to edit them. Patrol 19 gifted 3 subs. Hooray. Bye, Spence. Queen G3 is okay. Queen G3 is good. HG3 is good. F4 is good. G4 is good. King F6 is good. King G2 is good. And black's up 2.5. Hasn't won yet. Yay, 3 subs from Patrol 19. You're the best. Subs are the best. We like to have a lot of subs on our channel. We get slightly less complaining about the commercials then. Slightly. One guy in the chat on chess.com said Fabi messed up. How do you mess up? What's the problem? Okay, Fabi sacrificed a pawn. Positional sacrifice. E4, getting his king to E5. The engine actually doesn't take the E pawn and lets black play here. God damn, wouldn't do that. All right, now it takes the E pawn. Jesus. So Fabi sacked a pawn to get his king good, his knight good, his rook's good, passed pawn good. Everything good. 200 centidues from Pinky Jim. Rook F3 is the engine move. Always sack the exchange. Jay Farragut gifted 3 subs.
Yay.
Spencer left or he's making more videos?
He's not making more videos. We were just trying to solve a problem.
But he's staying here?
Just for a little bit.
Yay.
Just to finish it.
1 cent to do, thank you. Completing level 3 somehow with 1 cent. Elitism works best for the elite. I agree. I go to this vegan place all the time that's really highfalutin. It's where the elite meet to not eat meat. So, Rook F3, block it up. Got to block that gavel up. Fabi's played great this game. I mean, really good play by Fabi. Very bad play by Wesley. Boo, boo. It feels weird to have the match tied with Fabi won more games in this match. Fabi won like 2 more games this match, and Wesley wins on tie breaks. Yeah, if Fabi wins this game, Fabi won 2 more games than, or is it 1 more game? I'm getting confused. I don't understand scoring. Oh, just 1 more game. They just won 1 more game. But still, tie match, Papa John's. And then he loses the match. It feels weird. Back to the drawing board with this scoring method. He's waiting for H5 so he can activate his rook. In fact, the engine says H5 is a good move. So black's completely winning. Black has as much time as white. He should wrap it up. We're on level 4. Wesley's more clutch. That's right. H5, confusing the audience. Wesley has to take, and then infiltrate, and then lose. But he has to do it. Take, infiltrate, lose. No, I mean, 2 games in a row, Wesley just played perfect. This game, he just didn't play well at all. Terrible. Any intention to make custom channel point awards? No, but Kara might do it in 8 months or something.
What am I gonna do?
I don't know what he's talking about. Make custom channel point awards. I don't know what that is. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Okay. 8 months is right? What do you think? What's the over-under? Never? Never is more likely?
Maybe one day.
Yeah. Karen says no. Karen said maybe, and she's a mom. That means no. Jay Farragut gifted 3 subs. Level 5. Okay, Wesley resigned, so he wins. All right, lose all his pawns. Jesus. All right, Wesley resigned. The match is over. The score is tied. Wesley wins. Yeah. Can't spell elite without Wesley. Wait a minute. What? What's going on here?
Is it over?
Yep. Wesley lost the last game. The match is tied. The first tiebreak, Wesley wins. The clutch games. The clutch games today were tied. The clutch games yesterday, Wesley had a win and a draw. Wesley wins. Fabi wins 18,000, Wesley 10,000. Wesley won the match. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to disagree with that. This is America, Pietro. Everything's nonsensical, especially our tie breaks. So the tie breaks are, they take the clutch games and they see who did better. If nobody did better, we go to another tie break. Today in the clutch games, they tied. Yesterday in the clutch games, Wesley won. Wesley's better in the clutch, so he wins the match. Yeah. What's the actual prizes? Because, obviously, Wesley won more money than Fabi. Wesley won. So I think Wesley wins between 30 and 40,000. It's a $100,000 prize fund. $100,000 prize fund. Everybody got him. What song am I paraphrasing? Let's see who knows in the first of the chat. Miami is correct. Oh, so Fabi wins a lot of money because Fabi won all the clutch games against Dominguez? Damn. But there's like first in the tournament's 30,000, isn't it? Oh, they're saying in clutch money, 17,000 to 10,000. Right. But then there's the prize in the tournament. Like Wesley wins 30,000 for winning the tournament. Yeah. Yeah, I think Wesley won like 40 grand in this tournament. Fabi said he did not know the match was over. Exactly. There's still some troll Salty Pirate. We banned a lot of them. We've had some today. A lot of times, Salty Pirate, the trolls go, rawr, F you, and I hate you, but it's held for moderation, so you don't see that. That happens. They're still pretty salty. They're saying in the next to last game that Wesley won, where I was praising him. He played 99.2. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this game. In this game, Fabiano played really well. Fabiano must have played 98 or better this game. Yeah, Fabi played 98.6, and Wesley played 94.9. And 98.6 is good when you're black against Wesley. God damn, that's pretty clutch. Thanks, Patrol 19. Damn. That's pretty good. 90, it's pretty good. How do I even look at the last game? Is there a way to look at the last game? The penultimate one? I mean, if I knew how to do stuff, I would do it. Yeah, I figured out how to do it. That's crazy. Sorry I'm messing up the things for you guys. That's what I do. Who gave me lots of stuff? Patrol 19, 5 more subs. Good, good. So you guys are playing Wesley played 99.2 this game? $20. Thanks, Puzzle Pawn. Puzzle Pawn's happy it's Friday. I agree. Yeah, Wesley played 99.2. God damn. In game 11? Wesley played 99.2. Jesus. 29 best moves, 1 excellent, 5 good, 5 book. No inaccuracy, no mistake, no blunder. And what's his name? Caruana played 88.5. God damn. Played 99.2 against Fabiano. Jesus. Again, you guys don't understand, and you never will. In the chat, this happens a lot. You guys say, I played 98 once, My friend, he's only 1,200. He played 97. Yeah, play 97 against your doofus friend who's 500. Then play 99 against Hikaru, Magnus, Fabiano, Wesley. Then see how you play. Then you play 9, not 99. When you play somebody who hangs a piece every move, then you play 99. When you play a guy who's the world champion, you play 99. God damn. Especially when it's a 10-minute game. Yeah. That's unbelievable that those guys played so well the last 2 games. Yeah. All right, so the match is tied. Wesley wins on tie breaks. They get lots of money. Lots of money. Do you think Caruana-So could win the tournament? He did. Yeah. That's correct. Yeah. Boo, boo. Not even 1,200. All right. It's over. So many tears we cried. It's over. Etc. Who won? The match was tied. Then they did a tie break of who did better in the clutch games. That was Wesley. So he won. Confusing Fabiano. Fabiano's like, it's a tie. Why did I lose? So I can't raid anybody. There's nobody to raid. I've never seen nobody to raid. Ever. Although actually I've seen it more than once. Not raiding him, not raiding him, not raiding them. What? He's probably just going to leave. He just does like commentary on, and then it's over.
Yeah. You're
He's
right.
just going to leave. Yeah.
Yeah, and, Hans isn't on anymore.
Right.
Greg Shahadi's on.
I could raid Greg. I don't know. It's weird because he has 14 people.
I know, it is.
He doesn't know what a raid is. Let's see. Rufus, Doofus. Every night.
You could write XQC.
Raid a random gamer. Oh, is Harston on?
I don't follow him.
I don't follow him either.
I have to look.
The people who rated me the last 3 days who I don't know, are any of them on? Anybody? Anything?
Let me see what Greg is doing.
Yeah, I could raid Greg. He would be confused.
Okay,
I've been friends with Greg before all of you guys were born, including Karen. And Karen's older than him.
Yeah, okay.
He's just playing chess, right?
He's looking through some games.
Yeah, I know Josh and I knew Greg. I've done them before you guys were born. What's that?
He's not playing right now, but I guess he'll play.
What's he doing?
He's got his list of games on chess.com up, and he's scrolling through them.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
All right. Raid Howard Stern? Huh?
Newman is there.
I can't raid XQC because nobody would notice. Also, what if those guys come to my channel? Oh my God. See ya, Bruja Web. You're the best.
Your name's
No, Harstom I want to raid if he's streaming. Is Harstom, because he's raided me like 3 times. Yeah, see if Harstom is streaming. He raids me a lot. He's not streaming? Darn. All right. There's only one thing to do, Karen, and that is raid